Chris Stevens with Stevens Slinging Dirt. I got here my son Tucker Stevens and his friend Thomas. We're over here taking off all the old wrap off to see how bad everything looks underneath. Kind of just go over everything on the car, see how bad anything looks. Making a list. Stuff we need to get this thing put together for my son Dylan. As you watched in the video, we were taking all the graphics off. That way, when it comes time to put our own graphics on, it'll be all go off there. So like I said, we're just down here on a Sunday morning after a long drive up and back to Iowa. There's the tear down. Like I said, we just got to find out what year of a car or the body is on this thing so we can get front fenders and a passenger side door, and then the rest, you know, we just buy. But yeah, that's about all we've done so far this morning.
About noon.
It's about noon right now. As you can see, we got our work cut out. We got to build a complete dash simply for it. Like I said, we're new to this, so we definitely could use the comments on what to do. Like I said, we're pretty fresh with these stock cars. We mostly just run modifieds and late models.
So far we've gotten the car off the trailer and gotten some shocks on it. Give it more suspension. We've got body cleaned up. Mostly got it more better looking than what it was when I had all that decals on it. We put the dashboard on just to see what it looks like. Got it mostly cleaned out on the inside. Still needs to get it washed up in there. Put a few more things on the inside so that you can actually put the seat in there. But yeah, so far we've gotten a few things putting on there so we can start making some more work in progress on it. But yeah, so far gotten it to look a lot better than it has. Still gotta fix up these doors and stuff. Probably go look at getting some new doors for the right side. Right rear fender needs to actually be replaced, but yeah, it's about all we have right now. But we'll get back to you when there's actually a lot more progress done.
Just getting back with you guys. We got the stock car unloaded. We're installing the dash. I got my oldest boy working on his stock car. Like I said, we're getting the dash installed. We put some shocks on, went through a lot of nuts and bolts. Now we're just going through the popper and everything back together. And like I said, we're just making slowly progress. So when I first got the pieces all I didn't think they were in the right spot, but everything, like a puzzle, it all fit together. Like I said, we got all the stickers off, got her backed up in here in the shop. So as you can see, we got all three hot rods in here, all the Stevens hot rods.
A little tight.
Yeah, it's a little tight. We got the head mechanic over here, old Thomas. He's our head mechanic. He'll be the guy doing the tire, checking the air pressure, scraping the mud off, everything that head mechanic does. So, like I said, my boys and I, we've been working pretty hard and getting some stuff done on this thing. Like I said, if you guys know what year of body style this is. Leave it in the comments so that way I know. Like I said, we're gonna go get some fenders at a local junkyard, but I need to get 2 fenders and a door so we can kind of get this body going together. So, like I said, we're still pretty new with these stock cars, so we're just learning as we go. So.
And then over here on my car, we got it lifted back up in the air, and we took the drive shaft, the transmission, and bell housing off.
Yeah, we finally got that done. I know, like our second or third video, we were talking about doing that, and we finally got that out, and which was a good thing because we noticed we were missing a bolt on that little back plate for the reduction gear for the starter.
Oh yeah.
So glad we went through all that.
Took it out so we could get the, so when we put the 604 in here, we can do it the right way. We put the motor in, the bell housing, the transmission, and then the drive shaft.
Yeah.
Make it a little bit easier.
Yeah, that way since we got the drive shaft out, we'll double check the U-joints, make sure they're good, make sure they're taking grease.
Yep.
And then we got to get another greaser put in on the backside for that gear reducer for the starter, because it's missing the greaser back there. It's a pretty big thing. You want to make sure everything's greased and you're able to grease it. So that we're going to try to kind of straighten up this
Massive wires.
mess of wires, get that done a little bit better, a little more professional like. So, but like I said, it's just a work in progress. We're getting down and getting dirty.
It's a little late in the season, but it's a
Yeah.
little late in winter season.
Yeah, I know, because it's beautiful outside. It is beautiful. I mean, it's probably almost 70 degrees out, I bet you.
Yeah, pretty close.
So,
But yeah, once we get the motor put in here, get everything else in here, it'll be back to where we're at in the beginning.
yeah.
We just got to get the ball joints and the bushings for the lower control arms,
And then the lower shock mounts too.
and then the shock mounts, the lower shock mounts, and then we got to get the right front shock mount on the other side of the tube up there, and then we got to get the
Yeah, which is right here. We got to try to figure out how to get this thing moved around so we can get our caster camber set up
and
like
then
it's supposed to.
and then we got to get different
Weight jack
weight
bolts,
jacks.
and then the cups.
Then this thing will be able to get put on the ground and
Oh, and we got to replace that with that brake line on the other side, don't we?
oh yeah, and then the left front brake line
Yeah.
from last night of racing it. Snapped the brake line, so we gotta get it back or get another one so we can bleed the brakes.
Yep. Well, like I said, that's what we've been doing today. Well, sorry for not filming all of this, but here it was about 10 minutes ago after we had about 5, probably like 6 hours of work in, and I was like, you know what? We didn't even film it. Let you guys know what we were doing. So we're just kind of just walking through all the stuff that we've been doing today, and
Walking through my brother's car to make sure the welds are good.
yeah, we gotta make sure all of his welds are good as well as Tucker's car. Because like I said, my car's getting put on the back burner for a little bit, and we're gonna focus on getting my 2 boys' cars up and going, get them out there, getting their seat time. So, like I said, we'll get back with you here after a bit. We're definitely looking for information on the stock car over here. Like I said, we're still pretty new. I'm gonna call the place up in Boone, Iowa, that Harris place that builds those cars. But it's always good to get input from guys that have been racing stock cars too. So,
But we'll get back with you here in a little bit. We'll do a little bit more work if there is any more work to do. So far we have gotten the parts of the car popper rid. We've gone in through and put out some things over in the car a little bit on the back. We've gone and done like some. Made sure to look and see where I need to do for my where I'm gonna be sitting out my new seat that we get.
Yep. Yeah, because we're gonna go with the full containment seat, like the rest of them. We got to get this filler plate for the gauge cluster. We're gonna try to do that tomorrow. We're gonna try to get some of these back hood pins. If you can see my finger, we gotta get these back hood pins for the hood fixed. We got 2 welds we got to do on the lower bracket for the radiator. That radiator is just a mock-up radiator. We got a new radiator for it over here, well, used to go in there, but we're just using it as a mock-up. We got to figure out how we're gonna get it all tied down, secured, and then just kind of go through some more stuff. Probably do some welding here and there on a few pieces on the front horns. So, like I said, just like, subscribe. We appreciate all the people that have subscribed to our Steven Slinging Dirt. And like I said again, we have a new addition, which is my oldest boy. He'll be racing the 76 stock car. Like I said, with the late model, we're putting that on the back burner. We're gonna put the 604 into the my boy's modified. So we're gonna try to get that in the car sometime next week. And like I said, we'll keep plugging away on trying to get that car back on the ground so we can get it moved around. And then we'll focus on this stock car here. Like I said, race is coming around the corner. So hopefully we'll get these 2 boys out there slinging some dirt. So like I said, this is my boy. He's gonna be racing the stock car. He's getting pretty excited, pumped up about it. He's been working his butt off on it. So, and I know my boy over here, he's itching to get this power plant put in his hot rod so he can be doing some slinging some dirt too. So stay tuned, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow.